Alright guys, it is February 1st and kayak fishing in Virginia is kind of a couple weeks to a month away. So I'm still working on projects here in the garage. As you can see right here, I have this foam insulation board. We're going to be making somewhat of a bulkhead for the Hobie Outback. I bought the front hatch liner in the past, but I feel like that's a little small. There's a lot of wasted room in the nose of the boat to store stuff like rain gear and dry bags and stuff like that. So instead of going the liner route, I'm going to make a bulkhead for the front so that you can use that entire hatch up front as storage. You don't have to worry about stuff rolling around in the kayak. It's not going to be a watertight bulkhead because there's no way to drain it, and I'm just really not worried about it being watertight. And this new 2019-2020 Outbacks kind of have a leaky front hatch, or I guess almost all Outbacks have a leaky front hatch, and there's no way to drain it out. So I'm not really worried about it being waterproof. I just want to be able to throw stuff in there and not have that stuff roll around in the hull of the kayak, and that'll give me a lot more storage to store like bulky light things like rain gear and dry bags and stuff like that. But let's get started and hop right into it. So first things first, we're gonna open up the front hatch, dry it out if you got any water in there, and now we have to figure out a way to hold this hatch open so we can work. You can use a cam strap or just a paracord or a bungee strap, any way to get it held to the front like this. All right, so now that we have the front hatch dry and this front hatch lid bungeed down to where it's not gonna interfere with us working, we can get started. What you're gonna need is a Sharpie, cardboard, and your insulation board. All right, so now that I have my cardboard right here behind me, I'm gonna take my tape measure and just get a rough estimate of what the longest part across is and what the tallest part up is, so I can cut out a rough template. And then I'll stuff it in there and draw my lines with the Sharpie to follow the contour of the hole. And I have a template to cut my insulation out, and we can get started. All right, so now that we have our 27 by 10 piece of cardboard, we're gonna stuff it in the hatch in here and start to draw our contour lines. That actually fits pretty good now, and I'll make sure to cut it just a little bit bigger on the insulation, and that way it's a nice snug fit. I don't want anything being able to get around it and sliding down in my hole, because I'm gonna throw loose items in here. All right, so I got it all cut out, made my minor changes, minor little cuts here for the kind of tri-hole that's on the bottom. And I'm gonna stick a GoPro down here with a light and show you guys how it turned out and what it looks like. So as you can see from the GoPro, it is it's not watertight, but you can run a bead of silicone if you really wanted to, but I don't want it to be watertight because the front hatch is kind of notoriously leaky and there's no way to drain it. The drain's in the back of the boat. So I don't want it to be permanent. I want to be able to take it in and out, but I also want it to be sturdy enough in there where it's not going to just fall down and not work. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick little front hatch mod to the 2019-2020 Outbacks. You can probably do this in a Compass, Pro Anglers, but the Pro Angler comes with the hatch liner. You could do it with the old style Outbacks, but this gives you the entire nose down here of storage all the way up to the tip, where the hatch liner just basically gives you just this liner right here. And I think I'll be able to store a lot more stuff in this front hatch now. But yeah, I'll use it for dry bags and rain gear, stuff like that I don't need that often, but I need to have with me just in case. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.